Show. Jai Gurudev, me myself Ronak Devnath from class 8A, SSRVM Agartala, Tripura.
Jai
Jai
Gurudev,
Guru.
a very good afternoon to all. I am Arkajit Bhomik from SSRVM Agartala, Tripura, India.
So yes, now we start from SSRVM Viratnagar. Yes, guys, one by one you can take.
Jai Gurudev to everyone. I am Tanmay Lada from class 8.
I am Dhrukendu Chakravarti from Sri Sri Ravi Shankar Vidya Mandir, Potunagar, Agartala, India.
Ecosystem or ecological system is a geographic area where the living and non-living components interact with each other to form a bubble of life. It is the interaction between its own biotic factors that are the living organisms and the abiotic factors that are the non-living things, such as land and water. Now, in India, the ecosystem is highly biodiversified. We have a high range of animal species and plant species. We, we have also the species of insects, which is very differentiated in different regions of India. The current scenario of the ecosystems in India is very good, but in certain areas of our country, the condition is not much appreciable because due to some activities due to some human activities as well as natural activities, the condition of the ecosystem is going down.
Saurya, can you tell about your views of ecosystem?
Yes, sir. Africa has, sir, about Africa, right?
Yeah, Africa.
Africa has 5 main kinds of ecosystem: coastal environment, desert and semi-desert, mountain environment, savanna, grassland, and forest. The people who live there have adapted to its condition and learned to use its resource. Africa has 3 coastlines along the Mediterranean Sea in the north, Atlantic Ocean in the west, and the Indian Ocean in the east. Africa has 2 large areas of little rainfall and second vegetation. The Sahara Desert across the northern part, that the continent, and the combined Nabin Desert and Kalahari Desert in the southwest. Mountain ecosystem have their grandest example along the Atlas Mountains, a series of ranges stretching across the northwestern corner of Africa. Savannas occupy more than half of Africa's land surface. A savanna is a tropical plain with both.
Hey, Shaurya, what happened, Babu?
Yes, I'm done.
Done.
So stop.
See, global warming is a worldwide issue. So my question in global warming is how we can fight with the global warming.
Sir, can I share my views?
Okay. Yeah. Yes, you can.
I am Arijit Bhattacharjee from SSRVM Agartala, and I will be sharing my views upon global warming. So, global warming is a very dangerous issue which is acting over ecosystem. So, some measures have been taken by Indian government that Indian government has banned polluting industries. It has started tree planting campaigns, and it has started raising awareness about global warming. India has provided the facility for cleaner public transport. And I also have studied that Nepal government has also done many things to stop this global warming. The Nepal government has built climate resilience of watershed in mountain ecoregions. Nepal has built resilience to climate related hazards. Nepal has mainstreamed climate change risk management in development, and the Nepal has also built climate resilient communities through private sector participation. Through these sub-measures, we can prevent global warming.
Yeah,
My
right.
name is
Sir, may I-
Rashmi Majumdar. I am from class 8. I would like to share my points.
Please, please.
Acid rain is caused by both human and natural resources. Natural causes include volcanoes, lightning, and decaying plant and animal matter. In the United States, fossil fuel combustion is the primary cause of acid rain. And also burning fuels such as coal, oil, and natural gas for electric power generators release about 2/3 of the sulfuric dioxide and 1/4 of all the nitrous oxide that is found in our air. Acid rain forms when these chemical pollutants react with the oxygen and water vapor in the air to form nitric acid and sulfuric acid, as discussed earlier. But they can often follow the prevailing winds and blow hundreds of miles away before they return to the surface via acid rains. There are many effects of this acid rain. When acid rain falls upon an ecosystem, it affects the water supply as well as the plants and animals in that area. Acid rain can harm fish, insects, and other aquatic animals. Thank you.
Painting for us day after day pictures of infinite beauty, said by John Ruskin. Jai Gurudev and a very good afternoon to all. We, Sri Sri Ravi Shankar Vidyamandir Agartala, for the International School Award, are here with our presentation, Harmony with Nature. Nature provides us the air to breathe, the water to drink, and the land to build our homes upon. It is a very precious gift that we have received from God. It is like our mother who never scolds us unless we go by the wrong path. Ecosystem or ecological system is a geographic area where the living and non-living components work together as a system to form a bubble of life. It is the interaction between its own biotic factors that are the living organisms and its abiotic factors that are the non-living things, such as water and land. We may now proceed for our next slide.
Ecosystem is of two basic types, aquatic ecosystem and terrestrial ecosystem. Aquatic ecosystem occur on water bodies and terrestrial ecosystem occur on land. Both the ecosystem starts with green plants, the producers. Producers are the green plants, some bacteria and minute-free autotrophic floating plants called phytoplankton. All of them possess chlorophyll.
Integrity of plant and animal species is imperishable due to different natural and human threats. The process of hybridization is increasingly because of which many diseases are occurring. Overpopulation occurs when a species population becomes so excessive, and this impact is a major problem of these ecological hazards. As population increases, we are cutting down the trees. As a result, greenhouse gases are increasing in the atmosphere, and due to which climate change is happening. Therefore, to reduce its affections, we have to control its effects. Now we may proceed to our next slide.
Now, let's discuss about the pond water ecosystem that has a great significance. The pond water ecosystem provide inhabitants to many scarce species and support biodiversity. But nowadays, there are various threats to pond ecosystem. Now, let's discuss about some current threats of pond ecosystem. Some current threats of pond ecosystem are global warming and climatic change, degraded buffer zone, land use changes, that is, filling up extend arable land and using land for housing development, intensive agriculture, invasion of exotic species, inappropriate water management, over-exploitation of natural populations of many commercial
In nature, nothing is perfect and everything is perfect. Trees can be contorted, bent in weird ways, and they are still beautiful. Good afternoon and Jai Gurudev to everyone present here. I, along with my friend Piyush, would like to perform a presentation for the ISA project number 3, Harmony with Nature.
So first, we would like to explain about land ecosystem trophic level. So as we can see here, we can see the primary producers are the most here and the apex predators are the least. And there are 5 types of level that we can see here, and they are primary producers, primary consumers, secondary consumers, third level consumers, and apex predators. Now we can see the pond ecosystem trophic level, and here also we can see that primary producers are the most here and the top predators are least. So as we can see, there are four types of level here, that are primary producers, foster consumers, intermediate predators, and top predators.
The following figure shows the present condition of ecosystem by the graph of forests in Nepal. As you can see, the bottom layer of the country, also known as the Tarai region, is the highest in the forest.
If anybody would like to explain, I think almost we have covered up with the PPT. So we'll proceed.
Stop sharing.
So can you summarize any of the children about the program? If from SSRVM Viratnagar, what you have learned, how effective this collaboration was? Many new views about Indian ecological system, right? Which we were not knowing, even myself, I learned. So if any student can come up.
So, ma'am, today I got to learn about how in India the ecosystem is maintained properly and is stable. Like the fellow students of the SSIVM school Agratala said that India is in a very good number of in terms of ecosystem, and I felt that India and Nepal are very close, but India is doing more progress. So Nepal is too trying to make progress, and I learned that if Nepal Nepal does progress like India, the Nepal's ecosystem will be very great, and there the everybody will get enough oxygen, and the nature will thank us.
Very good. So nature is going to thank us. Nature will take care. We have to take care of the nature. Very good, Shreya. Yes. Anybody else, please? From Agartala also, you can summarize in quick manner.
Yes, ma'am. From today's occasion, I have came to know about many things of Nepal's ecological state, and also I have came to know about many such precautions and improvement conditions we can learn from Nepal. And also from today's occasion, I came to know how we, the younger generation, also can help to make our ecosystem more helpful and bright. So this was very helpful for me, and I will always remember these things and try to follow the same. Thank you, ma'am.
Very good. See, this project, what we have made, no, ISA related. It's not basically for the one, it's about what students learn from one another. And this was a wonderful session, which I feel myself and you students have done a very great job, and in less time, Agartala students, in very less time, you have produced a very effective PowerPoint and you spoke very well. Thank you so much.